Tom's, he's writing us from Bangalore, holds about 500 shares of RVNL, and this is at a price of 432 that we are looking at. If you see his current positioning, he's facing a loss of 28,000 on the counter. Kush, coming back to you on this one, wants to understand the 6-month outlook on the stock.
Not very positive because, after the kind of fall that these stocks had seen, there was a bit of a rebound attempted in some of these names, but, it's not sustained, particularly RVNL. If you see, there's a double top near the 440 mark itself. And, the stock's now continuing to slide lower below its near-term averages. So it will not be a bad idea to maybe, consider holding on, but again, with a very tight stop loss at 360. And this is just to give him a chance at the rebound because the momentum indicator is starting to just show a mild uptick. But even if that were to happen, my suggestion would be to start exiting at 395, perhaps even 410 kind of zones, and not wait entirely for the 440 level to come about. So yes, you could continue to hold, but start exiting as the stock inches higher.
Okay, so that's with regards to where RVNL stand. The next one is IEX that we're talking about, and I think everybody wants to know about this counter today. Suman has 130 odd shares at an average price of 199 and wants to know if she should continue to hold this counter or not. Shaina, just to give viewers a perspective, the problem that has happened with IEX is that market coupling for day-ahead market starts on 2026. Power exchanges like IEX will not be able to compete on price discovery. Common algorithm will determine the best price. Basically, this will reduce IEX pricing power and competitive advantage as well, and that is why we're seeing the kind of pressure on the stock that has happened today. Your view as to how this will pan out for IEX as a whole, and should somebody who's invested in IEX continue to hold the counter or book profits or losses wherever they're sitting at right now?
I would say it's better to exit because it would affect almost about 50% of their revenues in terms of increased competition. So, to that extent, they could see some pressure. Also, in terms of overall competition, number of exchanges have launched their own trading platforms for electricity trading. So, you are going to have increased competition. And in terms of valuation, it is on the higher side as of now. So, it would be, safer to exit and move on to some other stock or sector.
Okay, exit the counter is the view that Shahina has on IEX. All right, our next caller, Venkat from Bengaluru, is calling us. Venkat, hi, a very good morning to you. I believe you have a question on Tilak Nagar.
Hi, Mahima. Good morning. Yes, I'm holding 99 shares at 292 price.
Okay.
So I just want to, within 2 months, it's been 60% increase in the share price. So shall I hold or hold for 6 more months, because there is also one more acquisition news of Imperial Blue.
Correct.
Can I expect more hike in the price?
Right. Venkat, I understood your question. I'll take this up with Kush since your view is only with respect to where 6 months are concerned. But a bit about the acquisition. It's an interesting acquisition. They're acquiring Imperial Blue, and this is a very accretive acquisition for Tilak Nagar because Imperial Blue's revenues are almost double than what Tilak Nagar is doing right now, and it's at a very attractive valuation, almost 1.5 times EV to sales versus that of Tilak Nagar's own valuation at 6.5 EV to sales. So it's a very interesting acquisition. Kush, I think the stock is not moving much in terms of needle today because this particular news was somewhere out there in the public, and because of that, in the past few odd weeks, we've seen a significant amount of uptick in the counter. But do you think there is more steam left when it comes to this counter for the next 6 odd months?
I think nearly about 45% in the last 10 odd sessions. So not a bad move at all, maybe a little more than that. So yes, given the kind of move that it's already seen and some profit booking at higher levels close to the 500 mark, what I would suggest is a partial profit booking since he's already making good returns and the stocks now hit overheated territories. I would suggest book 50% right now, and you want to re-enter the same stock because if you see the medium-term setup for this one, it's been fantastic. The stock's actually been doing very well. If you look at the medium-term setup as well. So any dip towards the 450, 455 zone should be taken as an opportunity to re-enter whatever stock you've sold. So don't exit completely, book partially, take some money off the table and re-enter at lower levels.
So that's the view that we are seeing for Tilak Nagar Industries. The stock up over 0.3%. Now, we did see a recent rally considering this news flow was already ongoing about the stock.